the days tick down to the start of President Donald Trump's second term, so does the uncertainty about the future of the renewable energy. Trump has been vocal in his criticism of the Inflation Reduction Act, which is aimed at investing in areas ranging from clean energy to healthcare.
And some are worried that changing the policy could undo benefits to consumers. KXAN's Kevin Bosker dives into the issue.
During President Donald Trump's campaign, he called the Inflation Reduction Act, or IRA, a scam, and said he wanted to rescind all unspent funds under the act. That's something West Virginia Republican Senator Shelley Moore Capito supports.
Clawing back some of the regulatory areas that we've seen the Biden administration overreach. A lot of what they have in there is spending on green bank and environmental justice.
Much of the IRA consists of tax credits and deductions. One of the more popular ones allows for electric car buyers to qualify for credit up to $7,500.
It's been a huge piece of legislation that has really pushed the whole energy transition forward.
Lithium battery company Energy X recently opened its headquarters in Austin in November. CEO Tegan Egan credits the IRA for encouraging manufacturers like him to invest in renewable energy.
Motivated private industry to indirectly further fund the energy transition.
There's growing EV charging infrastructure in Texas.
Liz John echoes that impact. As chief operating officer at Austin-based Spear, she advocates for energy efficiency.
There has been more of an interest and an increase in folks looking into the IRA and taking advantage of these credits, largely because of energy independence.
Tennessee Republican Senator Bill Hagerty says Trump isn't against renewable energy technologies.
He's just against an overreaching bureaucracy that tries to dictate the behavior and control Americans.
Kevin Bosker, KXAN News.
And President-elect Donald Trump has not yet specifically outlined how he plans to deal with the Inflation Reduction Act. Republicans do have control of Congress, though, making it easier to push through major changes to those policies when he enters office.